This is shuttle launch control at T-minus 3 hours, 44 minutes, and 35 seconds. The countdown is actually, unfortunately, academic at this point because we have scrubbed for the evening, officially at 5:52 p.m. Eastern. Last half an hour or so, a problem cropped up with a fill and drain valve in the bottom part of the shuttle, the aft part of the shuttle, related to the liquid hydrogen. This particular valve did not open and close the way it was supposed to. It actually gave indications that it didn't close when it was commanded to, and because of where its location and because of situations you don't want to get yourself into where you have a valve that is broken and in this particular case broken in the closed position, if that indeed is the case. You need it closed for flight, this particular valve. However, if for some reason you needed to drain the tank, you're not able to do that with this valve closed. So therefore, if we're in a position right now that is still open, at least partially, and because of launch rules, the launch commit criteria, the rules do say that with this particular type of valve, the location and its function, you don't try to. It's referred to as cycling. You don't try to open and close it to see whether it's just maybe sticky or whatever that problem might be with it, because you don't want to have a situation where it breaks closed, so you can't do a draining of the external fuel tank. And because of that, the rule set up is such that you have the potential of a broken fill and drain valve. In this situation, you don't continue with the launch countdown. You call it for the day, and that's exactly what Pete Nicoligo, the STS-128 launch director, did at 5:52 p.m. Eastern. He officially scrubbed tomorrow morning's launch attempt for Discovery on its STS-128 mission. Teams are off right now. They'd already stopped the flow of liquid hydrogen. What are we stopping the flow of liquid oxygen? And they're off looking at, okay, what are the next steps? And they're still working on that. What kind of access you can get to this valve? What are the possibilities for fixing it? The amount of time? They're off working on that right now. What is known right now is that we are not going to have a launch tomorrow morning because of this apparently broken fill and drain valve. May not be broken. It may be something that's just an indicator that was not getting the proper readings. But again, it's enough that you don't take a chance with it, and you do the prudent thing, and that means not attempting to launch in this particular time. And that's what we did by officially scrubbing at 5:52 p.m. Eastern. So we will see. We still have, at least right now, till August 30th in this particular window. Managers and the teams need to get together and regroup and have what's known as a post-scrub meeting, where all information is gathered, ducks are set up in a row, and you get an idea of where you're headed from there. And they are, of course, in the process of getting ready to set ourselves up to not continue filling the tank and have to drain the tank. But management also told the teams to start looking ahead to what we can do to fix this issue and get us in a position to try to launch again, whenever that exactly might be. That's what the teams have to go off and determine. But for right now, we have officially scrubbed. Did so at 5:52 p.m. because of a apparently broken or a potentially broken fill and drain valve on the shuttle side and the liquid hydrogen. It's located in the aft section, so something that they do have the ability to get access to out at the launch pad. They can get out there. It's an accessible area, but again, depending on what the situation is, and they'll have to figure that out exactly, and whether they can what they can do with it, and whether they will be able to make another launch attempt in this window, they'll have to figure that out as well. We should have more information soon. We typically do have a news conference following these type of situations if we have a scrub and it's not weather related. But again, the teams are off busy right now figuring out those next steps, so we don't have a time for that. Don't have an indication of when that might be. We'll of course try to do it as soon as possible. But clearly management is and the teams are off with their hands full right now, just to get all the information first and basically back us out of our launch countdown right now. So again, we have officially scrubbed our second launch attempt for Space Shuttle Discovery's STS-128 mission. This particular case, last night was weather, and tonight was actually a technical issue that got us, and the valve was